You're telling me that Ermac can switch his health bar with his super meter and basically become impossible to kill. That is nuts! And did you see those flight cancel combos? No, this character's gonna be crazy. Combat cast for Ermac has finally arrived, which means the developers are going to explain how he works in a basic format. But also, we're likely getting an update on new moves for certain characters too, so I'm excited. Make sure to leave a like down below if you love Ermac or simply are excited for new attacks in Mortal Kombat 1. Comment down below what new attacks you want and what has you hype about Ermac. Now, without any further ado, let's begin.
Which is going to excite people is Shujinko.
Yes, he's been meditating and learning new techniques.
This whole time.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this actually in my new moves video. A buddy of mine actually had this theorized. He said, I think they're going to replace some of Shujinko's stolen abilities because they're just not that good, or they're going to give him new ones on top of that. So for example, if you're fighting Reiko, Shujinko does not steal very good moves. He steals a parry, which is very situational, just not that good. All right, here we go. I just want to say I called it. I predicted this. Yo, he just brings them all the way back to you. That's so sick. That's really good. Oh, nice combo extenders against Kenshi. Very cool. Very cool. I wonder if they got rid of the soul ability. Hopefully not. That's sick. Okay, so it looks like a lot more combo extenders, which is smart. Shujinko already had some combo extenders, but he needs more. Against Natara? Oh, he gets the ground bounce too? I think before he just went up, and that's it. So that's pretty sick. Maybe I'm wrong. What? He can amplify it and do it more than once just like her. That's crazy. Wait, what was that? Was that a cancel to extend combos? They're being sneaky here. Yeah, so he just canceled his projectile and then kept the combo going, it looks like. That's crazy good. That's gonna be so strong. Li Mei's lantern. Oh my gosh. Did he actually combo into that too? Or was she just, no, just in plus frames? That was not actually a combo. That would have been pretty crazy. She was just at minus frames. So that was not a, what's a new move? Okay. Just barges right in. Gets Reiko's throw. There you go. That's good. He definitely needs that. 100%. That's sick. I wonder if it's still unblockable. It's got to be unblockable, right? That's really good though. All right, here we go. Cage Mansion.
Right, here we are. Ermac with the mask.
With the mask. And
Yeah.
the mask was pretty praised.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
like the mask.
And he has some of his gear is some of the coolest.
It's gnarly.
Yeah.
There's a helmet that I have been wearing exclusively, which I will not talk anything more about.
Helmet.
His movement's awesome.
I love the like.
No, his walk
weird
speed's not bad. Well, his
marionette
float
way
speed.
He walks back and forwards. I think our
It's his
design
back
team
dash
and our
that's bad.
animators have really nailed the kind of spooky mummy man,
On his knees
undead
for
guy.
the-
Yeah.
For his cool throw with
Movado.
and then
I'm not a big fan of his default throw. I hate to say it, but just not a big fan.
yeah, so let's talk about
I get what they were going
Ermac.
for.
One of his main strings people are really going to enjoy. One of my favorites, kind of old school. One of those strings.
Oh,
that you grab at the
nice.
end.
Very reminiscent.
Is that
of,
an
like,
OTG,
the
or did he just
alternate
catch them last
victory
second?
Kind of lift, except he throws him over, but that kind of hand gesture reminds me of it, which is a cool.
That is a special move. It's not a follow-up.
Yeah.
Unless it's a throw
You
input.
don't have to do the ending, and it's a knockdown.
So it is the whole string. So that last just a,
once you
okay, my bad. That final hit is actually part of the string. You can just choose not to do it. Very similar to how Garrus had throws at the end of his strings that knocked you down. And if you didn't press the throw, he would just knock you down. But if you did, he'd pick you back up and do something.
Cool, like boom.
Do you lift, bro? Remember that?
I lift combatants, my bro.
This is one of his main strings too that I love using. 2-1-2. Pop up.
That's a string? So cool.
Immediately goes into pop, and you can combo after.
Here comes my ghostly homie.
Super cool. Like just
My
one of
ghost
those-
bro.
one of those
To
moves
slam you
that
down.
takes a lot of the onus off of you. It's a pop-up combo. You get way up in the air and you can do stuff.
And I think you'll see that he has a lot of really cool air combos.
He
and
better,
air
since he can
thunders and
fly.
stuff like that.
He has some of the most air moves in the game, I would say.
That's because he's Ermac.
Oh,
there we go.
Ermac with the Ermac to Air Jordans. Let's go.
He kicks you and then
Just a burst of
I bet you can teleport there with that last part.
for a string does a good amount of damage. This can be canceled
That is
out
chunky.
with some stuff that we will show later, so we're going to hold off on that a little bit.
You're working up to it.
We're going to work up to it.
Show me what you got.
4 is really neat. This is this knee.
Good.
And
Does
then
it crush lows?
3, it knocks them away. This is another move.
Oh no, Jackie
on the last
flashbacks.
set. Looks just like a kind of a jumping knee.
Right.
A lot more is going to come from that.
I think he had that in Mortal Kombat X
You'll
also.
notice he's airborne, which
Yes.
we'll talk about.
Keep that in mind. Yes, it knocks them into the
Oh,
air.
he can do air specials.
Um,
Gotcha.
And it knocks them into the air. And what you're stating, Ermac's
He
in
is
the air.
airborne, yes.
Yes. 4-2-2 is an overhead.
Nice. We like
Like you
overheads.
said earlier, it's not a lot of overhead lows with Ermac. This is one thing you kind of throw out and fish, and
Yeah.
knock them down, knock them away, or just throw the overhead out and cancel into a special.
It's also worth considering, while he may not have the best lows, the cameo systems means
Absolutely.
there are characters
Yeah.
like Kung Lao and Frost that have good lows.
Absolutely.
I do want a reason to use
Throw it
Frost.
out there. Has a good amount of
distance,
range.
yeah.
Good amount of range. Back to 4 is a cool
Little ground bouncy.
trapping bounce, and it can be special canceled as well
Of course.
if you want to.
Do it.
That's the full move. It knocks you fully away.
Oh, okay. That's not a special. Give me that special. Ah! Yeah, that's cool.
And more stuff too, obviously.
Nice.
Just where
I
you're
like
there.
it.
This move is a ton of fun. This is just his back 3. It's kind of like a get the heck off me move. Full back, a specter comes out, and knocks you
That's pretty
backwards.
funny. It's the get away from me, bro.
Gives you a little
It's the don't touch me, bro.
distance when you need it with
Ah!
It seems like he does do a lot of things to get distance as well.
He does, and he has a couple things that can get him back in range as well. Let's talk about.
Oh no, he's Lobo. He's the
As we've
character that
seen
wants to be up
earlier, we
close,
got
but all of
the
his stuff knocks you away.
lift.
Yep, that big skeletal witch lady.
Now you can also meter burn that to trap him.
I do love that.
Air combos or whatever you want to do. After
That'd be a
that.
great time to set up a buff, by the way, or switch a character's stance like a cameo. Be perfect. If you're like using Trimmer, that's a free chance to change his stance and stuff. Pretty good.
Yep.
And has a good amount of range. That's the
That's
kind
my
of
guy.
thing.
That's
That's
crazy.
right.
That's such a crazy, over-the-top animation. They invented a new character just for that. So sick, man. So sick.
Exactly.
And they have to be really safe because there's a good amount of distance.
So that's a less OP version of his MK9 ability, where it's like instant and just caught you.
Which is a great armor move. You can use that to beat projectiles.
Armor?
long-range
Oh my God.
normals. You could like whiff punish.
Oh, it's
with
not
it.
full screen though. It's only like jumping distance a little bit further, like half screen. That's fair.
And that's
And MK9, it was like 75% of the screen.
of course the teleport.
Right.
This teleport is
Swing.
very interesting. So
It
say I'm
better
starting
be.
on the ground. I teleport.
Why does the screen keep going black?
Still on the ground there.
I can also
Oh!
go up. So I can go on the ground. Or
Oh, wow. You could choose that from default. That's crazy.
Or I can do it from the air and go up.
Can you go on the ground?
You can do it to the air. and go back
That's
down.
so sick. Oh my goodness, let's
Up,
go.
down, you can mix and match.
Mind blown right now.
One thing
Depending
that's
on the
fun
cameo, that's gonna be
is you
super
can
good.
actually kind of go up here, whiff it, and you're right in their face.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
A lot of people might do something to you. A lot of people.
This is what I want Natara to
that's a
have.
lot of
I just
fun.
want to free get in.
It's also going to be a thing that's really going to add to their mental stack when you have multiple options coming up. They're going to have to look for the teleport and then also guess how you're going
low,
to
yeah.
teleport back in.
Right.
Unless uppercut just beats both.
Down back 2 is. Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
Did it wrong.
Oh.
Hover.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good for like all your fancy Sindel combos, your flight cancels.
You're hovering. You can cancel early, that sort of thing. If
What can you do out of
hover,
it?
It's quicker. And we'll explain that in a second. So remember that knee we talked about.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that knee.
So you can cancel
There it is, Sindel combo.
into knee with
And then in the corner you could do both.
with levitate.
That's gonna be great for
You
hit
can
confirms, unless there's a gap.
Pressure. So I can do that. Maybe I come down and I throw. Lots of things you can do with
Take
that.
that.
So if
Does
he's
he step
in
on your
the air, you can
balls?
do
I think Movado steps on your nuts, dude. That's not cool, man. That's uncalled for. I know it's Mortal Kombat, but there's some things you just don't do.
things-
Very cool.
Missed it. Hold on. Sorry.
How dare you drop a combo live on stream? That's cool.
Okay, Lane.
Then jump in.
Nice.
Into a
Fun.
into a full combo.
Got it in
30% for
less
one
than
bar,
3
not worth it, but very
So
cool.
Normal person.
I am just a normal human being. And hover's super cool. So it's just.
I bet in the
always-
corner you can do both
I
knees.
love that kind of UMK3
Pose, yeah.
pose.
Once you
Yeah.
start putting this pressure on, like, where does it go, right? And that's gonna be really fun for a lot of people to play with. I've really enjoyed it.
So sometimes when I'm like alone in my apartment, I do that pose, and that's not weird, right? Everyone
not
does that, right?
Absolutely normal.
Okay.
Very normal, yes. Completely
New stuff.
common behavior, yes.
Mortal
Back to
Kombat
Ermac.
First off, there's this move called Death's Embrace,
Okay.
where he comes
Yeah.
out, touches him, and he gets this sort of shield on him.
Right.
While that is active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds, there it went away, your health bar is now your meter.
Oh!
So you are getting meter taken off instead.
Whoa.
Right?
So a very clear scenario would be you're about to lose.
Right.
You have only one
Your
hit
health bar is now your
left, but you
meter.
got 3 bars.
That is not what I thought at
Let's say you're
all.
way ahead of the
When
time.
I saw this state, I thought it either changed his moves to be better or gave him a damage buff or a defense buff. I did not think it turned his health bar into his meter. So if you got 3 bars of cheese down there, then you got a lot of health to sit with. That's pretty good.
Turn it on.
Allows you to make
They're
risks.
chipping away at your meter
Right.
while your health bar is safe. The cool thing about this too is you can turn it off whenever you want to. So if someone's doing a combo to you, you can take half that combo, turn it off. Like there's a lot of different like mind games you can play with it. Some fun stuff that way.
If you want to save some
Also,
meter,
the
I see.
little demon lady looks really cool.
She does.
A lot of
Another
people
move that's
speculated that was
spirit
Sindel.
punch.
It's not.
So he has this punch where he charges it up.
Yes!
Oh, just a torrent of these spirits.
That's back from MK9, baby.
Real quick, just knock them away.
Mhm.
Hold it down. Gives you a crumple state,
Ooh.
and then
I wonder if that restands.
you know.
Right.
Okay.
Now here's the
If
other
it does,
thing.
it's going to be
This
super
can
sick
cancel
with
out.
Scorpion.
So you can turn it on. I can back out.
Of course.
Turn it on.
Go forward.
back
Yeah.
forward.
Nice.
You can put it in a move. You can do it during.
Oh, it's a
combo,
special.
you can do it
It's
on-
not a normal.
Sorry,
Oh
not
my
good.
god, that's going to be so good for mind games.
You can give
Oh.
pressure like we were talking about earlier.
Oh. My goodness.
Super
That's
cool
going to be
move. Another
crazy,
thing he has
dude. That's going to be
is his
crazy.
freaking Souls move, where he slides on the ground and knocks you up. This also can be canceled. So once you hit, you can double dash forward and continue a combo.
Okay.
I can be like
Okay.
Very cool.
that.
You got it.
I really wish the meter was set to refill so we could see how much bar is being spent. I was actually confused there.
And
How much bar was that?
continue a combo. So I can be like,
Because it kind of looks like a enhanced.
Okay.
Very
That's
cool.
enhanced, that for sure. So that was 1
Got
bar.
it.
Then an uppercut. Okay.
so that it just always
Nothing
like
too crazy,
constant
nothing too
pressure.
crazy.
Like you're continuing moving forward, pressuring them, teleporting around, just like you talked about earlier.
I know it's off topic, but I really do hope that Ermac has a color palette that's the opposite of this, where all the red parts are black and all the black parts are red. That'd be sick. I want a mostly
There's
red
so much-
Ermac.
Like a lot of our characters, there's so much stuff you have to think about while you're fighting him that could happen at any time.
It also seems like a reoccurring thing here is combo options, possibilities,
Yeah.
routes. Very cool.
One of my favorite moves he has is this. He's got this
Oh.
is
Nice.
his only quote-unquote projectile. As you can see, it runs across the ground.
He's always got to have a
You
low,
do it in the air.
a little ground stomp,
If you
or body
use
slam.
Meter, it costs 2 bars of meter. You can also do this, and it'll send out these hands.
Oh, that's a
Temporal
Solomon Grundy. Okay.
Now, this, again, will go back to the knee, the thing that's sort of been the thesis of the story.
I want an immediate justification for why it's 2 bars, because there's so many moves in this game that are 2 bars that don't rightfully need to be 2 bars. It just feels like bias. And I hate to be a salty boy like that, but it feels like developer bias. Like they don't like this move, they think it's cheap, so they make it 2 bars. Meanwhile, the top tiers out here spending 1 bar for the cheapest moves.
Means if you want to use the bars, you know, into the round, you can literally come in, do that.
Very cool.
That's Ermac in a nutshell. Cool stuff he can do.
It's a very
Players
small
who've played
nutshell.
him before
There's gotta be
know
way
how
more,
it's
I'm
feeling,
sure.
But there's a depth to him with these cancels, with these air shenanigans, we'll call them, that you can do.
It hardly seems like a fair fight that he has all these ghost helpers.
Yeah.
Well, they got to save time for Movado
Right,
too,
like
so
it's
that
Mortal
makes sense. They got to
Kombat
save
and
time for
ghosts,
Movado,
apparently
so
they've left this mortal coil.
They sure have. And
Oh,
yeah,
we'll
he's
slam
got
him.
plenty of health,
boom, let's go.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
I guess they're all part of him, so it's fair.
He is many.
It is him.
Yeah.
It is him still the same. We should definitely show his fatal blow.
Fatal
Because
blow.
it is a projectile.
What?
Yeah, so let's do this.
How is it full screen? Oh, it's a projectile. Interesting. That's going to be a cool way to trade things because keep in mind that fatal blows are armored. So it's going to be pretty useful. Ah, cool. Very cool. I like it. How much?
And that
You did pretty good there.
And that
Thanks.
is it for our boy, your boy Ermac, the Spirit Summoner, the Soul Crusher, the Red Revenger, the Mask Wearer. I don't know. I'm out of names here and titles. Did anybody else notice how they actively did not give Movado the hook swords? I wonder if that's because they want to bring Cabal back, fingers crossed, or it could be because they want Movado to have more of his own personality and his own gimmick, so they didn't give him someone else's weapons.
Flawless block to push them back, which I will not be showing. It's in the trailer.
Flawless block?
I cannot do that.
Yes!
Just a lot of really cool stuff,
Yes!
so let's take a look.
Nice. Oh, my bad. I got way too excited. I thought he said push block. My brain, for some reason, thought he said something about push block, and I was super hyped. Push block is the main thing we actually need in this game, but flawless block's also good.
It's mine, which will pull you forward.
Whoa, it's so broken. It pulls you in.
Kind of crumpled and knocked down. Now, if they can block that,
Is that some red dragon tech right there?
That's right.
it
Yeah.
is. So, like, you know,
Crazy. The fact that it's an
Created by the
ambush
same
is the
scientists
craziest
that built
part.
Suhao's, chest plate.
That's going to be my new thing with Natara, I think, and also Melina. I'm going to use that.
Also, this is one of my favorites. This is generally used for a nice combo ender to add some damage. You can do the pull each other into each other. Can you
Nomad's touch.
explain that?
That
to
is
people who
that
don't
is
know?
a Cabal move from MK Deception. I'm so excited to have Movado in. He
What?
stole his hook swords in Deception. He stole Nomad's touch. What a
Nomad's
criminal. I
touch?
love
He's a
it.
criminal. I mean, he's a well-known criminal.
Boom. He takes a little damage.
Just the
other
clothesline is, I guess? I don't recall
He
that.
also has, this is really cool. When you knock them down,
He has an OTG, I saw this.
you can slide out. with
So
them.
cheap.
And people are like, what does that do? Now it adds a little damage for one.
It's a free
What
hit.
I enjoy it for is it stops wake-ups.
Oh.
So they just have to hold that.
Yep.
It stops
And
wake ups,
that-
really?
I've been, that's sort of what I've been sort of
Maybe if timed correctly.
crafting its use as. Super cool.
Oh, it misses up close. Oh, no. It misses up close. Whoa, ruh-oh, Raggy.
If
That's
they're
not good.
in the air,
Ruh-oh, Raggy. We don't get combos in
fly
quarter.
back
Oh,
towards
man,
you,
not good.
back towards you, which is super cool. So
That's
you
fair,
can
though. Just something to know about. That's also so sick.
He can also do it from the sky
I was going
with
to
a
ask.
different input.
Johnny Cage keeps his temperature at 72 degrees. What an animal.
That is neat.
What kind of man
Normally
lives at a
you cannot
temperature that
combo
high?
After an uppercut.
Some characters can.
Right.
Sonya's, I believe, can. Scorpions, I believe, can. This is a new one that you can do it on, and it's actually pretty. I slid
He gets slid under.
underneath.
He's like, I'm out.
It's pretty easy to do, I think, too. So
Is that an ambush also?
I'm out.
it's pretty.
I think it is. That's crazy. That's a really good ambush. They really want these cameo characters to get used, so they keep making them good. But I think Movado is the first instance of a cameo character being like easy, but also good. Because Trimmer, great, hard to use. Chameleon, great, a bit tricky to use. Janet Cage, very good, but very tough to use, right, in most scenarios. Movado looks brain dead easy, but also good.
But for me, I found it really easy.
Love it.
Ermac has a lot of moves that I think it works with really well.
Oh!
I mean, that could be really
Yes, I love the
fun
animations. They're so
putting the
sick.
characters together, but
I worried that Ermac's damage might be on the low
Well, I think
side.
one thing that'd be cool is he could help
Which
extend
is fine. I
combos
mean, you don't
if
need great
characters
damage,
not
but
combo focused.
I want to see it be pretty
Or,
good. Because
if you
Ermac's
are
been the
like Ermac,
damage
you have
dealer in a lot of
options.
games.
You
Like
can
in
go
Mortal
all
Kombat
down.
9, he
I
was the
think it's one of
death dealer of
coolest things
damage.
with the cameo system, the ability to kind of, you know, triple, quadruple.
And I mean
down,
flat
or
damage, not
fully
resets
fast
and
if you might
guaranteed,
So, like,
you know,
this is a-
follow-ups and all that. I'm talking like just a regular combo, no nonsense, was like really high damage.
I got faith in you.
So sick. Cool. Ha!
So
Hurt box
clever.
problems, oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
They continue to plague us. Do a different string. Also, why do a jump-in kick? Do a jump-in punch. It's a known fact that when you do a jump-in kick, you actually reduce the combo damage because the scaling goes up. For anyone not aware of this, I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna teach you an important fact right now. Jumping kicks mid-combo almost always do less damage than a jumping punch mid-combo because the follow-ups do less damage if you do a jumping kick. It's called damage scaling, right? It goes up when you do a kick. This has been around since Mortal Kombat 11, maybe even earlier, but especially in Mortal Kombat 11. Like, I think in Mortal Kombat X, jumping kicks were actually the way to go, but not anymore, not anymore.
One more. All right. People are like, please stop.
I was trying to cover.
I know. Let's go. Boom.
That's fine.
Okay.
They keep it simple.
There we
And
are.
there's my guy.
There he is.
Third
Still
time's
only
charm. What do you
30%.
call
Oh, it's
that
not worth it.
combo?
That's not worth it. He's got to have more damaging roots. We'll find him. We'll find him. All right, so real quick, in summary, Ermac is not a crazy mix-up character, but he does have an overhead, which is nice because the opponent has to stand block, which means you can throw them a lot. I recommend abusing throws all the time with Ermac. You might want to team him up with somebody like Cyrax, who gets combos off of throws that could be super duper useful. And the fact that he holds the opponent in place could also be a great way to set up the bomb mix-ups, right? Set Cyrax up, knock the opponent down, could be really strong. I'm just saying. I think Ermac and setup cameos are going to be super strong because he suspends the opponent in place for so long. The fact that he can replace his health bar with his meter is crazy. That means killing this guy is going to be really difficult against a player that knows what they're doing. That's also really sick. His combo damage looks low, but I'm hoping the developers just don't know his optimal combos and that he can actually get some decent chunky damage. All right, here we go, a high competitive match. I can't wait to see it. Reptile with the new attacks and Ermac with the new everything because he's not in the game yet. Let's go. Tomorrow he will be. By the time you watch this, it's gonna be today. Oh yeah, let's see. That's the full screen spit. Good conversion. Oh, the big boot. Ugh. Oh, guaranteed hit. That's so cheap. That extra hit's so cheap. Not fun, not fair. So cool. Love that move. Oh, just eating the hit. Okay. Why would you charge right in his face like that? You fool. Seeing green. Okay, I like that idea. And there it is. That's what I was talking about. In the combo with the standing 3 into the teleport cancel. Somebody in the comments section told me, that's not possible. You can't do that. There it is. Right in front of your face. There it is. I'm right. You're wrong. Haha. Get owned. Get dunked on like 4 days later. Into the low is pretty sick. I do wish he stayed invisible. I kind of wish he stayed gone. That way you could do the overhead too. Oh boy. This damage looks pretty chunky. Into fatal blow? Let's watch that again. Oh, teleporting to cameo is so strong, dude. That's so strong. You're gonna want somebody like Scorpion. That's just too good. Or Goro too, would be fine. That's so good. We're gonna crack almost 50%, aren't we? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Short combos do the most damage. So crazy. Oh, 53, oh my God. 55% for that baby combo. Oh my gosh, did Movado just slick his hair back? Oh my gosh, he's a greaser. He's a greasy boy. That's so cool. I love that he can do that, even on whip. That's so sick. Goodbye. And jumps in too. Awesome. There's the overhead. Oh, nothing though. No commitment. You gotta have commitment. You gotta risk it all. There's the landmine. Dude, how did he not hit Movado there? Watch this. Oh, he stopped. That's why. He was a bit too early. If he kept going, he would have hit him. Oh, that's a good hitbox. That's a good hitbox on that thing. Just stays there. That's pretty sick. That's great. So he wasn't actually doing a back forward 2 there. He was just dashing in the trailer, I think. You have very momentarily invisibility. Is momentarily a word? I don't know. You look it up. Nice Scorpion combo. I was wondering when Scorpion would come out to play. Oh, the flawless block. That was sick. Get off me. Costs 1 bar, right? No. Wait, yes it does. I'm wrong. Costs a bar. Okay. Does it cost cameo too? It does. It costs cameo and 1 bar of your super meter to get the opponent off you with that flawless block reversal. Sick. Oh my God. Let's go. There it is, baby. Let's see. Not very much damage. Oh, just gets caught. Gets caught lacking and gets brutality. But it's Reptile, so we're good. I don't got to do any effects here to cover nothing up. It's fine. This should be okay for YouTube. The girl in the back's like, no, you killed him. So that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I've already said my final thoughts for Ermac, so instead, I'm gonna ask what you think about Ermac. Grab that keyboard and make your voices heard. Let me know all your thoughts about Ermac in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below, helps the channel out a ton, and then finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.